Good morning, friends. For this week's Silly Joy Initiative update, I'm bringing you three things. First, I had a conversation this weekend with my wife, and it was one of those conversations that you just learn a lot about yourself and your partner and your relationship. And they're really important conversations that I think every couple has and should have, but sometimes they're really challenging, and sometimes they're heartbreaking. And sometimes they're really fun, and sometimes they're mundane. But whatever the case, this one did remind me of a perspective on marriage that I've always really liked. And I get it from the movie Shall We Dance with Richard Gere, J-Lo, and Susan Sarandon. Here's a clip.
Because we need a witness to our lives. There's 1 billion people on the planet. I mean, what does any one life really mean? But in a marriage, you're promising to care about everything.
Speaking of being a witness to stuff in marriage, that brings me to our second silly joy thing, and that is my wife and our son, 3-month-old son, and this.
What are you doing? Is that good? Uh-huh. Oh, gross.
That was him burping into her nose at the end. For the third thing, this week I have a riddle that I came up with over the weekend. I'll post the answer to the riddle on my Twitter, Journal Liao, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be linked in the description. So I'll post the answer, and if you have any questions about that answer or about the riddle itself, you can ask it there or in the comments section here below. And so here's the riddle. The obscure hint for the answer inside my head. Again, the obscure hint for the answer inside my head. And if you're a person who really likes riddles, or a riddle master, or a riddle aficionado, and and if you like it or you don't like it, give me some feedback. If you have some criticism, some way of thinking about riddles that you'd like to give me some information on, I'd love to hear it. And that's it for this week's Silly Joy Initiative. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Bye.